Hey David, Austin with Ridgeline Results here. Hope you're having a great day. I believe you spoke with James, my colleague, about getting you this custom video with some free tips about getting in front of your competitors online and getting more customers into your business. So most likely you're probably asking yourself, why am I doing this and what's in it for me? Well, I'm glad I can read minds because oftentimes in the world of internet marketing, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how it can actually benefit them. And sometimes the only hesitation they have with hiring someone is they don't know who an expert is and who isn't. So I have found by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners saying, hey man, I like what you do. I want to work with you. I want you to work on my online marketing. So if by the end of this video, if you like what you saw, I would love to set up a call with you and dive a little deeper into it. And if you just want to take these tips and run, that is no harm, no foul either. So let's get started. There's a couple things I want to talk to you about today. The first is going to be content on your website and in your titles. And then the next is going to be backlinks, which are basically a vote to your site on why you should be put in front of potential customers searching for, someone in your industry. And the final thing is going to be, we're going to talk a little bit about your local listing and optimizing that thing to get in front of these potential customers searching for, home remodelers or deck builders or whatever that service may be that you want to rank for. So let's start with content. The first thing I notice here is your H1 tag. You want to have something in here, that you want to rank for. So they've got your name up here already in your logo. So I would almost honestly remove that from your H1 tag, and I would go for something like home remodeling in Naperville, or I think deck builders was a huge one. And I actually did a little search here, and I'll show you. Home remodeling, 50 searches a month. So being as you're not ranked for home remodeling in Naperville, you're missing out on 50 customers a month. And bathroom remodel is even bigger. I mean, 200 people, and this is, basic search in your area. You're missing out on 200 potential customers searching this per month. So that is just massive. So that is what I would do. I'd go in here on your title and I would name that home remodeling Naperville, Illinois. And then another huge thing with content is Google likes to see 1,000 words minimum on your home page. So I usually like to go way higher than that. I like to go to 1,500 to almost around 1,750. And you've got a pretty good chunk of content there. This is content, that's all content. But yeah, I would definitely add a bunch more to this home page, telling them what you want to rank for and what you guys do. So it'd be talking about home remodeling, bathroom remodeling, and we can just peek at your services again. You have a bunch of them here. I saw decks, skylights, gutters. I mean, I think your main one, the best one would probably be home remodeling, and then, build these service pages out to rank as well with, optimized content on those. And a good rule of thumb for those is around 500 per page. Once again, you're going to want to do the site title the same for whatever you want to rank for. You want to figure out what keywords are searched the most and then optimize those pages for those keywords. One more thing with content, because it is so important, we're going to check out your meta title is what this is called. Once again, I would take out your name because they're going to see your name right here in the domain, and also they're going to see it here in your description, meta description. So right here, what I would do, just like we talked about with that main title, you want it to be home remodeling. You could say home renovation, and then you probably want to say where you want to rank, which is Naperville, Illinois. It's basically you're telling Google what you do, who you are, and where you want to be ranked and what for. And that kind of wraps up content. As you can tell, very, very important stuff. It's one of the most important things when trying to get your site in front of people online. The next one we'll look at is going to be backlinks here. So let's pull it over here. I think I had you pulled up in this deal. So, like I said, backlinks are a vote from another site to your site, telling the Google bot why you should be number one. So, and this is one thing I want to point out, not all domains are the same. If you go get a link from Pizza Hut, that it's not going to be very powerful for you because you're not a pizza maker. You're a home remodeler. So you probably want to get more links from sites like, someone in a different town. Let's say a deck builder in a different town or a general contractor in a different town. A link from them is going to be very valuable to your site. Um, and things I like to see down here, your citation flow looks okay. This is how much Google trusts the links that you have. So it looks like you have 9 referring IPs, which for your area and the amount of, the population in your area, I think you're going to have a lot more referring IPs. And what we actually do is we go copy your competitors and then we add a bunch more on top and try to get the most valuable links to your site. But back to this. Citation flow looks pretty good. That's a good spot to be around, but this is not good. You want Google to trust these links that you're getting. So these 9 links, they don't trust them very well. They're at a 2. I usually like to see those, with the where your citation flow is, I'd probably want to see around a 16 in there is pretty good for local businesses. So that's something we definitely have to work on and get you some better links in there. And that's pretty much it with backlinks. Without going too far in depth, we'd be talking about this stuff all night long. But we covered backlinks, we covered content, and the next thing I wanted to talk about is your local listing. So the key to this thing is a lot of um, optimization. Google loves to see you optimize and use everything they put in front of you to use on their platform. So having as many photos as possible is going to be huge. And another thing with photos I want to tell you is you want to rename those things. You want to name them for, what you want to rank for again. It goes back to that. You want to be like, hey, this is a home remodel in Elgin. Hey, this is a home remodel in Aurora. Or this is a bathroom renovation in Naperville. You want to tell them what you're ranking for and where you're working and, what you're doing. Another thing with this is filling out all your service fields. You want to fill those out for everything that you offer. You want to keep the main one as like you have their construction company or home remodeling, general contractor, something along those lines. So that's good. But fill the rest of them out for sure. Trying to think of one more thing. Your reviews are amazing. 411 Google reviews at 5.5.0. That's amazing. Like that should really help us with ranking this thing and getting you ahead of everybody else for, almost everything you do. In a little bit, I'm going to show you this tool. It's just pretty amazing. It shows you where you rank, say a customer is searching right here. This is where you guys rank, and we've got you in their matrix exteriors, home remodeling. This is where you rank for home remodeling if a customer were to search you on each of these dots. So that is something we definitely want to work on. You want to be, like I said, the most valuable part of Google is being in that top 3 of that map pack and being at the top 3 under the map pack as well. So if we go in here, what I'm talking about is these 3 spots. That's where you want to be. You want to be 1, 2, and 3 because no one ever, clicks on this and searches way down the list to find anybody. But then again, these 3 spots, very, very valuable. And then also, most times you'll see some ads above this up here. It's going to be right in this section here, and you'll see ad next to it. That's a very valuable spot as well. And all different things that we offer and we do. We've seen a lot of return on our Google ads, and great success for businesses for SEO and website optimization and getting them in front of their target customers. Another thing we do, and it's very cool that not a lot of people do, is we call it local lead domination. So the way it works is say we get you ranked here in Naperville, and you're kicking ass in this area, and you're getting all these customers. You might jump down to, let's say, Orland Park, or somewhere up north here, and you might not be ranking in that area. What we do is build out a different site with your logo on it for services that you want to rank for in that area. So say the most valuable thing for you is bathroom remodeling. Build a site up there with your logo, and all calls and emails are forwarded directly to your business. So it's a great way. That's why we call it local lead domination. Is It's a great way to take over all the suburbs, and kick your competitors' asses. So that's one of our fun ones. We love doing that. And then we do Facebook ads. Facebook ads are great too. Definitely a good way to get your business name out in front of everybody. But back to this thing, definitely something we want to work on. We want to get you in those top 3 spots and get you in front of those customers. And I just wanted to show you, for the heck of it, while we're here, this is a customer we work with. It's actually one of our lead sites. And this thing brings in, I think, about 50 pretty good leads a month. And that's just, I mean, that's huge for a business. Um, but yeah, this is our search term here, deck builders near me. And once it pops up, you'll see, I mean, being in that top 3 spot, it speaks for itself. All those leads coming in, it's totally from this. We don't do anything else for this site. It's just we got it ranked for some important keywords, and that's just a huge traffic driver. So yeah, as you can see there, this is covers the whole city and more. It actually gets into some smaller suburbs, but does very, very well. And we'd love to do this for you. So if you have any questions, definitely shoot me an email back, or give me a call. Number's 970-485-9182. And like I said, if you want to take the tips and run, no harm, no foul. I just thought we'd help you out here, and I hope this video does that. But David, I hope you have a great night, and it was a pleasure shooting this for you, and look forward to speaking with you soon. See you later.